Your kingdom come. I think before I really believed and received Jesus as a Savior, I think I thought that was something that happened in the future. That was something I hoped would happen someday. But I now see it as a really dramatic and really exciting reality, actually. The kingdom is here. And the way I see that or envision that is really in music. And the first thing that comes to my mind the minute I think of that is the Messiah and all of the lyrics that I've sung so many times, and such as every valley shall be exalted. He's spoken to us. God has spoken to us in His love letter, the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, about the kingdom. And He was so excited to bring the kingdom. He kept talking about it and hinting and promising, like a parent just can't wait to share with their kids what's going to happen on vacation, that they spill the beans. But He finally sent His Son, Jesus. And so if you listen to the Messiah or read Isaiah 40, you'll hear Him telling us what He's going to do and what He's going to do when Jesus comes. And He's done that. And when Jesus, His final words to us was, "It's finished. It's done. The kingdom is here." And I think that's the most exciting thing in the world, and especially to sing it.
Whenever I've heard the prayer passage prayed, "Thy kingdom come," I've always interpreted it literally as a kingdom that will invade this physical world itself. But I'm not too sure whether it's to be literal or figurative. Dr. Martin Luther King was every bit the pragmatist. If you've read any or heard any of his speeches, he had a way of taking what most people put on needlepoint and hung on a wall. He would yank it off the wall and stick it into a test tube to see if it worked. And if it didn't work, you normally heard about it. And I once heard a speech he gave while driving in the car, and he kept referring to a passage that's found in both the Old and New Testaments, and the passage was the day of the Lord. And sure enough, at the end, he did an irony twist by saying the day of the Lord can be any day, that man takes on God's values of righteousness. We as Christians should, by praying the prayer, be inviting that environment of God's values, of forgiveness, grace, love, justice, mercy, and so forth into this world, and to be agents in carrying that out. And thereby, we become the salt of the earth.
You know, like another piece of the Messiah that is so beautiful is, "Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel," God with us. What more do you need? The kingdom is here.